Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, is not only known for its pivotal role in the American Civil War, but also for its reputation as one of the most haunted places in the United States. The town and its battlefield are believed to be haunted by the restless spirits of soldiers who perished during the brutal three-day conflict in July of 1863. Numerous reports of ghostly apparitions, mysterious sounds, and eerie phenomena have been documented over the years. Locations such as Sachs Bridge, Devil's Den, and the Tillie Pierce House are particularly noted for paranormal activity, where visitors and ghost hunters alike have experienced unexplained events. The lingering presence of these spirits serves as a chilling reminder of the immense suffering and bloodshed that took place in Gettysburg, making it a focal point for those interested in the supernatural.
Coming to a place like this, it really makes me appreciate all the conveniences we have today. Cars, air conditioning, antibiotics. These men who fought and died on the battlefield had to march from county to county, state to state. These were not paved roads. They were hauling equipment, weapons, supplies, and they weren't going for a weekend's history jaunt. They were going to fight their brothers. They were going to fight fellow Americans. And yes, war was hell.
Built in 1854, it would only be 9 years later that Union and Confederate troops crossed Sachs-covered bridge. I wonder if any of those soldiers still cross today.
If anyone's here with me, wants to come say hello, got my millimeter. We turn on the REM function, which is essentially just a field. If you come into the field, if you come near this, let me know you're with me. Okay, next session here in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I'm sitting in the middle of Sachs Bridge. My name is Brian. What's your name? Do you come here often? I remember coming here many years ago. I didn't investigate. I didn't do anything. I just skipped rocks with some friends. Where are you from, originally? Did you fight in the war between the states? If so, for what side? What do you think about our country today, in the year 2024? This is such a peaceful, beautiful spot. I'm just content to sit here and enjoy the day. So come join me. We'll enjoy it together. On through the summer heat they marched to their destiny, the sun beating down on them, the occasional shade from the trees above, Wasn't enough to cool them off or to soothe their souls. On into history they marched.
Formed in the Triassic period, Devil's Den gained its fame during the Battle of Gettysburg in the American Civil War, particularly during the second day of fighting on July 2nd, 1863. The rugged terrain provided a strategic vantage point and became the site of intense and deadly combat between Union and Confederate forces.
I can't even begin to imagine what it was like to be pinned down here, under fire, in battle. Can't leave the refuge of these stones. To do so would risk death.
Numbers being totaled, 1,800 Confederate soldiers lost their lives there that day, and over 800 Union forces. Today, Devil's Den is a prominent feature within the Gettysburg National Military Park, attracting history enthusiasts and tourists who come to explore its storied past and reflect on the sacrifices made during one of the most pivotal battles in American history. Me, I'm there to dig a little deeper.
If there's a better place on the battlefield to test out the stone tape theory, I don't know where it is. Okay, next EVP session here, Devil's Den. Is anyone still here? Are you afraid to leave the cover of these stones? Are you still in battle? Have you engaged the enemy? You might be interested to know that this is now a national park. There are monuments all over the battlefield dedicated to the soldiers from every state, from both sides, united. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do those words mean anything to you? I don't know if you can even see me on this, but from my perspective and the full moon, it is so bright out here, and looking out into the field, I see all these little pinpoints of light, fireflies, I imagine. I wonder if this is what the soldiers saw when they were camped out in the days before the battle. Gettysburg during the day, Completely different energy, completely different atmosphere. It's alive with history, with tourism. At night, it's a literal ghost town.
Like many other places in Gettysburg, I've been to the Tillie Pierce house many times, but I've rarely investigated. Named after Matilda Pierce, a young girl who lived in the house during the battle in 1863. This charming establishment provides guests with an authentic Civil War era experience. Tillie, who was just 15 years old at the time, became an eyewitness to the historic battle and later penned her experiences in the book At Gettysburg, or What a Girl Saw and Heard of the Battle. Let's see what I see and hear tonight.
Now, what do you do when you're in a historic location that is also a bed and breakfast where other people are sleeping? You have to investigate quietly. So I'm going to be using quiet methods, old school methods, like pendulum. Okay. Is there anybody here who wants to talk to me tonight? Anyone who feels like communicating? That's a yes. All right, thank you. Are you always here at the Tillie Pierce? No. Have you been coming here often? No. Did you come here with me? Yes. Well, this is different. Do I know you? No. Did you come from the battlefield earlier? Yes. Did you follow me here from Sachs Bridge? No. Was it Devil's Den? Were you a soldier that fought in the war between the states? Did you fight for the Union? That's a no. Did you fight for the Confederacy? Yes. And you felt by following me here to the Tillie Pierce house, it would be a safe zone for you. Are you able to move on your own? Yes. Just so you know, you can't come with me. Once I leave here, this is where you stay, or you can wander somewhere else in Gettysburg or wherever you like, just not with me. Is that okay with you? A begrudging yes. Well, I'm glad to have helped you get out of the line of fire if that's where you were stuck at Devil's Den
to bring you somewhere safe. We may have fought on different sides of the war, but that doesn't mean we can't get along today. No. So I'm taking it, no, there isn't a reason we can't get along. All right. Thank you. Godspeed and be safe. Now I know sometimes I can be a little critical of the cat balls, but in this situation, I think it's appropriate. Around the hotel, according to people who've stayed here, they've seen a ghost cat named Binks. And if Binks is here, maybe Binks would like to play with a cat toy. Could have both one that lights up and one that jingles. If you want to come play, I love cats. I would love to see you. I would love to see you play with the toy or hear it. Come on, Fuzzy. Come out and play. Come on, come play. It definitely feels weird to be trying to coax a ghost cat out with toys. Half the time, the living ones don't want anything to do with them, much less a spirit cat. Come on, let's make them light up. You get them a fancy toy, they don't want to play with it. They'd rather play with the string or a piece of paper. Get them a nice fancy bed, they're happier with the cardboard box. I guess I'll just have to be content with seeing my neighbor's living cats when I get back home.